Good morning. Thank you for joining us. My special guest on this morning, Miss Doella Thomas, is going to take us to another level of fitness. And I know many of you are saying, yes, I remember her. She just empowered us at the Women Empowerment. But this morning, she's going to just do something a little bit different. Not only teach you, but she's going to show you how to prepare your meals one-on-one. There are no more excuses. It's time to go to that next level of health. I'll see you very soon.
I celebrate you. You celebrate me. With our hand in hand, we are walking in our destiny. Come on and let me show you here. Yeah, celebration time. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, it's a celebration.
Hey, we're back. Let's jump into this. Good morning, Doella.
Good morning.
You are so full of energy.
Yes, I am. I'm ready to go.
How do you do that? I mean, do you wake up saying, all things are possible, I can do it, okay, God, give me, what do you do? How do you start your day?
I start my day now. I'm looking at Zoe Gabrielle Thomas in the morning and T. Thomas. So.
Oh my, and last time you were here on the Tammy Tubb Show, we were actually preparing for the Woman to Woman Empowerment Conference, and you really taught us how to balance family, career, and Zoe was sitting on your lap. So she's actually graduated.
Yeah, she's with her cousin Trinity, and I'm getting to do some things. So that's a wonderful thing. But I just speak life because God is my strength, and I know that there's nothing too hard for him. So I wake up in the morning and I speak positive affirmations, and I have to speak to myself. I don't wake up like this all the time, but I speak to myself and I tell myself, you can do it. There's nothing too hard for you to do. And I try to eat healthy, take care of my body, exercise, and that gives me just that natural energy.
Now, I have to go here because there's some women that are watching you right now and they're saying, she just had a baby. Look at her arms. Oh my God, she is so healthy. How did she do that?
It took work. It just didn't happen. You know, when I was pregnant, I exercised while I was pregnant. I just did everything in moderation instead of running, because I love to run. My first 3 months I ran, but then I just walked. So I still exercised, but after I had my baby, I didn't work out for 6 weeks to about 2 months. I took my time, and then once, you know, I finished that little process, I got right back into it. So just to do the work.
Okay, now, ladies, I'm going to take it here. Majority of the time, all of our weight sits right here. In the stomach. We're fine everywhere else, but it hits right here. How do we get rid of the extra bulge, the fat, without putting on all of these girdles and all of this? Because even though you may use that, once you take it off, it's like, whew, I just want to breathe, because like it sucks you in. So it really doesn't help you, does it?
Well, this is what I'm saying, because at first I didn't know what it was to have that bulge, but after being pregnant and having a baby, I did get a little bulge. So there was something I had to work with myself. So it's about what you're putting into your system, what you're eating actually helps you. So eating vegetables, you know, eating those live foods, eating lean meats, but also exercising, targeting those problem areas. There are certain exercises you can do to help get that stomach back flat in that motor area. A lot of people think, oh, I can't do it, I've had it for years. Yes, you can do it. It just takes some work, and you have to make sure you're doing the correct exercising and doing it properly.
Okay, now the next segment, you're actually going to show us one-on-one how to go into your kitchen and prepare certain lean meats, you know, the vegetables, the rice, and things that we need to eat on a day-to-day basis instead of the Snicker bar, the M&Ms, the potato chips, the soda, because soda actually bloats you.
Yes, it's sugar. It's full of sugar. So a lot of times when people drink soda, once they take that out of their lifestyle of eating, a lot of people drastically begin to lose weight because of the sugar that's in the soda.
And replace it with, I say, water.
Water, very important to drink. Water, this is 8 ounces, and we need to drink at least half of our body weight in ounces. So however much you weigh, divided by 2, and that's how much you need to drink in ounces. And a lot of times people say, oh, I just can't drink all that water a day. The 16 ounces too much, the 24 ounces. Break it down. Get an 8 ounce. Drink this within 30 minutes to an hour, and then you have it. So at least if you're not drinking a lot of water, start at least with trying to drink 64 ounces a day. That's recommended, what we should be drinking anyway, and then begin to increase to get better with drinking your water.
Now, I've heard this, I love water. I travel with water. I'm not one of those that drink a lot of sodas and all of that, only because the acid freaks me out. And I want to look pretty, so I don't drink it. But anyway, what I've learned is with water, because it does not have a taste, there are little packets of Crystal Light that you pour in there. Even some little sweet things, sugar-free, what is the name of it? I'm having a brain freeze. Well, you can actually pour it inside and give you a sugar-free beverage if you want color. Grape, tropical, all of that for the most part.
Right.
So, you know, there's no excuse. We need to make sure that we put water back into our bodies, because our body is made mostly of
water. 70% of water, but a lot of, they even making these waters now that are different flavor waters. So if you have to, it's a mind thing really. It's really a mindset. You changing the way you think. Squeeze some lemon juice in there. Sometimes people put the little mints in there, and that changes the flavor of the water. But you have to begin to speak to yourself and tell yourself, I can do this. But the more you speak, I can't, you're telling yourself what you can't do, but you have to begin to speak what you can.
Now you're really talking to me, because I was one of those when I lived in North Carolina. I was like, I am not working out. I'm skinny. I don't need all of that. And then there was a time in my life where I had a little technical difficulty going on. I was like, wait a minute, hold on. I'm 34 years old.
Right.
I do need to exercise. I do need to eat right. And I was, you know, not living close to my personal trainer, so I had to do some research, call, and network and say, what do I need to do?
Right.
And since then, I've been on the path of working out and being healthy, because you can be the skinniest person and still be unhealthy.
By unhealthy, I even worked with a person before that was smaller than me. And to get deep and personal, she only went to the restroom once a month, bowel movement once a month. That's not good.
That's irregular.
She was very unhealthy, and she was really small. So just because you're small doesn't mean anything. Somebody can be heavier than you are and more healthy than what that person that's small is. So it has anything to do with the outside, but it's about what's going on inwardly.
Oh, wow.
And that's important.
I like how you said that, even with the bowel movement, because some people may be gross with this, but you need to know this.
Yes.
How you know really when you're not, you know, healthy or not getting, was it fiber in your diet?
Right, fiber, because fiber helps you to go regular, and it helps your digestive system as well. You should be eliminating going to the restroom, bowel movement 2 to 3 times a day.
Wow.
Is how many times you should go to the restroom.
Wow. We're going to take a quick commercial break, because I want to go really into depth in regards to that, because I can, you know, hear a lot of people say, I don't go to the bathroom 2 or 3 times. I mean, how do you possibly do that?
Right.
I mean, seriously, how do you do that?
Right.
We'll be right back. Stay tuned, you guys.
Attention Mississippi and surrounding areas. It's the $39 vehicle acquisition event at Car City Used Car Superstore in Tupelo. If you've got just $39 to put down, you can take over payments as low as $79 a month and drive the vehicle of your dreams today during our grand opening celebration. Our big selection means a price and payment to fit any budget. Every make, every model with guaranteed credit approval. We say yes, you're approved. Drive away today. $39 down and take over payments as low as $79 a month at Car City in Tupelo, where you come first.
All right, we're talking about this bowel thing. Some people may be gross with that, but how do you really know if you're eating healthy based on your bowel?
Okay, if you're eating healthy, when you're eating live foods, not a lot of processed foods. Box foods are those processed foods or those frozen foods, because they have a lot of sodium in them. So you want to make sure that you're eating live foods. When I'm saying live foods, I mean like
you saying live?
Live. They're living. L-I-V-E.
Okay.
They haven't been cooked in all whatever stuff or in a can and all those things. If you can buy live foods, they can either be frozen vegetables or they can be the live vegetables that you can buy in the store. You're going to go to your local farmer's market, it's fine, but greens, spinach, broccoli, carrot, zucchini, asparagus, whatever kind of vegetables you like. And also get those lean meats. Fish, lean chicken, lean turkey. If you're a beef lover, fine. I'm not a beef lover because it takes so long for that meat to digest, 7 to 10 days. So if you eat that, don't eat it all the time. Eat it sparingly. Pork, you know, you have to be careful with that as well, because it can raise your blood pressure, cholesterol, and things like that up. So I'm more of fish, chicken, turkey, those kind of meats is what you need. So, and when you're drinking plenty of water as well, because water helps to release toxins out of your body. That's why it's so important to drink water as well. It helps your skin to look beautiful.
Yes.
So that's a good note. But that's how you know, and getting enough fiber in your body, because that helps with your digestive system, and that helps to keep you regulated as well. So that's how you know.
I don't care if I gross you all out, I got to help you out, because Mississippi is the #1 state for obesity.
The past 6 years.
And I just believe that God has really transitioned you here from North Carolina to be a blessing to God's people. You know, we perish because of a lack of knowledge.
Right.
So it's time for us to learn better and do better.
That's right.
And I hear this all the time, you guys. Well, we're going to die from something. I don't want to die before time. You know, I just know that there's a designated time. I don't want to die before time. If I can hinder the process by eating right, I think that I owe that to my child and to my family.
And the thing is, doing that, if you're going to die anyway, but when you get older, you're not living healthy, and you are sick, you're going to the hospital, so why do you want to live longer and be dealing with all these diseases and issues? Take care of yourself now so that when you are in those 80s and 90s, you still can be moving. I see and I know people that are in their 80s and 90s, and they're still going strong.
Yeah, definitely. And you know, I want to say this because Dr. Oz, I love him.
Yes.
You can watch his show and he educates you, empowers you, and I'm going, wow. Some of the things that you think are great for you are not.
Right.
So even after this segment, make sure that you stay tuned after. I think it comes at about 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Right.
Go to Dr. Oz show where you can actually learn more healthy tips of how you can live long and finish strong. Now, one of the things that we have